Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. This is my reaction to Harry Maguire's latest interview that he did with United. Now remember, Harry Maguire is the centre-back for United. He's not just the centre-back, but he's the United club captain. Basically he addressed everything of what's currently going on, how he's feeling and all that stuff. And, before we get into the comments, and I'm reading the comments from United Report, so check them out on Twitter, amazing account by the way, so do give them a follow. But before we get into the comments, I have checked out the comments before, and I am absolutely fuming that this is the captain of the club, and this is the type of player who is just not good enough for United, who should just walk. And that's just my opinion. But let's just get straight into it. So smash a like, subscribe if you're new, all that stuff. We'll start off with saying that he said, yeah, I think it's always been like that at United versus the world for United players, and we have to deal with it. The most important thing for us is the fans, and we're letting them down. Well, no shit. But the support at Old Trafford and away games is unbelievable still. Well, Harry, you talk about how you're letting the fans down. Honestly, if you perform to the level you expect to be performing at United, we would be okay with it. But you yourself, as the captain, not even just the captain, even if you weren't the captain, are not performing at a United level. So you should be dropped yourself, You should be dropped yourself. And now that I think after he came out of this interview, it just shows how much player power how much power players have got, So what's Rolf going to do? This is also Ollie's fault, Ollie gave Maguire the captaincy from very early age. Well, not early age, sorry. In the early days when he came to the club, in his first season. I mean, it's just a joke. But anyways, he then said, we have big players in the team, leaders. Big players in the team and leaders. Cristiano, De Gea, maybe Rafael Varane, but he hasn't been there for a long time. Other than that, who? Rashford, Scott McTominay. None of you guys have won anything. Paul Pogba, David De Gea, Cristiano Ronaldo. Those are the only people who have really won things. Where's the rest of these leaders, big players? Exactly, nowhere. So he said, I'm sick of repeating myself, but we can't continue like this. We need to go on a proper run starting Monday. Yeah, we've heard it all before, Harry. We've heard it all before. We need to go on a proper run. We have to do this. We have to do that. It's all nice talking about it, but actions speak louder than words, And the way you guys have been performing, and, the way you yourself as a captain addresses themselves. Where's the leadership? Where is the fight? Where is the determination? Where is the clear understanding of Love's tactics and using it in games? It's nowhere, Harry. This interview just shows how much of a clown you are, and it's ironic because how United have let this come out, knowing they should have known what kind of outcome was going to come from the United fans. Is that you're a clown, Harry? You're really a clown. So it is what it is. He then said, we are all angry and want to do our best, which will probably come across on the pitch at times, but the team spirit is good despite what people say. So I guess that's a good thing, But like I said, talk is cheap. Let's see it on the pitch then. If everything's so good, and even then, is everything so good? The club could have written this for you, Harry. No disrespect to you, but the club could have written this. They could have told you to do this interview, So I don't truly believe that. There can't be so many leaks coming out if there wasn't some truth in it, Especially from really good, trustworthy journalists. So Harry, personally, I don't believe you. Now, why would I believe any word you say? Why would I? So. He then said, being a professional footballer, you have to take criticism on the chin and react well to it. At the same time, you have to ignore the outside noise. Sometimes you just get your head down. There's nothing wrong with that, really. I think you did. I'm not too mad at that. Take criticism on the chin. You do have to do that. At the same time, sometimes you do have to ignore some noise to clear your path. But again, Harry, sometimes you got to listen to that criticism and learn from it. Because we don't criticize you for no damn reason. We criticize you because you're not good enough. If you are good enough, we wouldn't criticize you. It's just as simple as that. It's not rocket science, So he then said, sometimes it can be good to have us against the world mentality, siege mentality. I hate it. I know a lot was written about Sir Alex Ferguson's team, and then the way he used the Spurs players on, he obviously did that brilliantly. Stop living in the past, Harry. He said, for me, with this team, it shouldn't need criticism to motivate players. If players of this quality are unmotivated to play for this club, when they pull the shirt on, then there's something wrong. 100%. That's a good line, Harry. He said, I'm the captain and leader in the dressing room. So he's stating it clearly, live on United official socials and all of that. I am the captain. I am the leader. So asking for Maguire to be stripped of the captaincy, I don't think will happen, especially after an interview like this. So he did say, I'm the captain leading of the dressing room, and I've had private conversations with the players and the management, which will remain private. Not really, because lots of things get leaked, So what are you doing as a captain about it? Because personally, if I was a captain, and I know there's leaks flying left, right, and center, I'll do something about it. I'd get to the bottom line. Why is this getting leaked to the press? If we have problems, why are we not speaking to each other inside the dressing rooms? Why are we not solving it on the training grounds or on the pitch? What's going on, Harry? He said, make no mistake about it. I'm here for the fight, and I know my teammates are. I expect them to be, and if they're not, then, like I said, something's wrong. Okay. We have a big squad, of course. Not all players will be happy as they're not playing, but that's football. We all have to remain professional. I guess so. But I think people are mad because they especially know, like someone like Donny, for example. If you're Donny van der Beek and you're watching the shit that your likes of yourself or even McFred in his position are putting out week in, week out, and you still can't get a game, then there's something wrong. You yourself, Harry, have been putting shit performances and should get dropped yourself. So, you shouldn't be one to talk. He said, Ragnick has made an impact. We win together, we lose together. The manager is there to set up tactically, which is the absolute which we have to take on board. We listen to him and his staff. It's up to us once the game starts. Yes, it is. He said, I came here. Now this one, from this quote, and I think maybe the next quote kind of triggered me. He said, I came here to win titles. I could have signed anywhere else, but I wanted to be at United and help them get back to the winning ways the club had in the Sir Alex era. It will come if we all stay together. No, Harry, no, dude. It's not going to come if we just stay together. First of all, you came here to win titles. Yes, that's what United should be doing. We should be winning titles. Yes, that's correct. You could have signed anywhere else. Oh, God, trust me, I wish you'd have signed somewhere else because you're not a United player. You said you want to bring us back to the winning ways and during the Sir Alex era. Those days are gone. Football has changed, Harry. And it will come if we stay together. That's not how you win trophies. That's how you bring titles back. You know how you win trophies and bring titles back? One, you need to be good enough. Right? You're not yourself good enough. You, a centre-back at the age of 28, who has won nothing and has been, relegated 4 times? I'm not having it, Harry. That's not right. That's not right. Who do you think you are, actually? Who do you think you are? It's an absolute joke. He said, I grew up idolizing the likes of Wayne Rooney, Rio Ferdinand, and Vidic, and I want to repeat what they achieved. I'm privileged to be captain, and I've got a responsibility to lead the players to turn things around. One, I have never seen you have a captain's mentality. I've never once seen you spur people on. In fact, you yourself can't even do that when you're putting in shit performance after shit performance, It's just a whole lot of, I don't know, you're just hypocriting yourself, Harry. It's just being a hypocrite, So I put out a tweet like, who does Harry Maguire think you are? You're 28, you will never achieve what the likes of Wayne Rooney and Rio Ferdinand has, especially playing the way you are. You're just not that good. And by all means, if you put in 10 out of 10 performance from now till the end of the United season and we start winning trophies, I'll gladly hold it out on my forehead. But that's up to you to go prove it. And you know what? Just like Scott McTominay, when I said I challenged him to put in another man of the match performance, I guarantee you will drop more stinkers and it won't be the last because that's just your mentality. That's just how you are. You are that shocking as a footballer and as a captain. So it is what it is. He then said, Ragnick's detail and preparations is enormous. We have a full respect and trust in his methods. Yes, it's difficult when the coaching team changes mid-season like it does at loads of clubs, but I will say it again, it's down to us players. And nothing wrong with that. So, personally, I'm fuming. I'm very fuming of Harry Maguire's interview. I just think he's a spineless coward and is just not good enough for Manchester United, just as how it is. It's my personal opinion. If you think Harry Maguire is the best centre-back you've ever seen in your life, I'd question, what have you seen in your life? But that's just me personally. But yeah, let me know what you think of Harry's interview. Smash like on the video. Subscribe if you've been banging it lately. And we're obviously playing again tomorrow, and I think Harry Maguire might play after this interview. So do let me know what you think, and like I said, I'll see you all very soon. Have a good rest of your weekend. Check you tomorrow for the match reaction.